Other interesting business news, you have Amazon launching their Amazon Saver groceries, which is going to be an excellent idea for them to further bolster their revenue and a little bit of profits, but mostly in the aggregate, as again, groceries are terrible for businesses. One of the biggest lies we hear in modern media, especially today, is politicians saying, yeah, these grocery stores are so greedy, they're making so much money. No, not really. If you just look up, and most of these companies are publicly traded, so anyone can look it up if they take just a little bit of effort. The average industry average for groceries, profit margin wise, is 2%. Now contrast that or juxtapose that with something like Apple, like a 50% stock. Not the food, which is delicious, but the product, which is fancy, I guess. But yeah, groceries are usually terrible. Albertsons, one of the largest groceries, where they also own many brands in addition to the Albertsons label stores. I believe last fiscal quarter they came in at 1.6% profit margin, also known as deadly scary because again, that's not a lot of room for error. Now, again, just like the McDonald's methodology, they make a lot of the money through the increase in the aggregate. So again, you might make 1%, but if you're doing everything right and you don't have any curveballs, or in this case, perhaps a better metaphor would be rotten apples, well, then you can make a fair amount of living. Now, Amazon, they did buy at Whole Foods, which usually costs your whole wallet. But bum. Trying to think last decade I shop there. But again, that is groceries, and they're going to make a little more money because that's a more higher end boutique grocery store. So probably a little bit better than the industry average for them. But that's not going to really dramatically ramp up the already impressive revenue that is Amazon. So they're thinking, what can we do differently? Now, this makes perfect sense. Every big grocery store, I mean, probably the most famous ones being you have Walmart, you have their value brand, which is called appropriately named Great Value. Pretty simple but effective. Now, Walmart, theirs is going to be called Amazon Saver, which, interesting. This comes with thanks to CNN Business, which is, interesting enough, still in business. I think I might account for 3% of their total network traffic these days, give or take just a little bit. Specifically, this is credited to Jordan Velinsky, who's a writer over there. They say, quote, Amazon targets Aldi and Target with new lineup of no-frills groceries. There you can see, looks like Amazon has a couple things. They got pancake syrup, most likely high fructose corn syrup in a bottle. They also have original coffee creamer, graham crackers, garlic powder, sweet peas, and turkey breast. Interesting assortment of things they've started making, considering I guess the only thing I would buy personally would be the turkey. I don't know who else is buying other stuff. I only thought coffee grounds would be better than creamer, but I partially digress. In terms of the design, it's mostly a red label background, which is usually most predominantly used in fast food, which is why pretty much every one of those logos has some red red, sorry, red, not yellow. And yeah, they're all red in their backgrounds. When Amazon's colors are usually, you have the brown box, you have the yellow. It have a little bit of curveball there. I mean, in terms of retail, you usually think of Target when it comes to red logos and red backgrounds, and it has a signature Amazon logo, and then just has the word Saver attached onto it. I'm a little surprised they didn't try to make it a little more specific to food, but maybe they'll switch it up and then maybe they'll switch it later. But yeah, I was surprised actually. Yeah, why did they just Amazon Saver? Which, yeah, I guess does apply to darn near everything. Now they say, quote, Amazon is rolling its new no frills private label brand called Amazon Saver, with most items priced to be less than $5, and that includes an array of household staples and pantry items such as, again, I don't want to say CNN lies, but BS. They say this includes several staples such as cookies and crackers, which those aren't staples. No one in the world needs to eat those. It's 110% a luxury item. That should be a treat you buy like maybe once a year, maybe twice if you have kids. But yeah, you need these staples like cookies. Rubbish, as the British might say. Now they say it'll also include perishable items like sliced turkey and ham. More than 100 digital items will be revealed in the coming months. The company has several private label food brands, including Amazon Fresh, 365, and Happy Belly, but Savor is the company's lowest price brand, which, quote, complements the company's selection of private label brands designed to provide the best value for a range of grocery products. Amazon is taking aim at its rivals, including Walmart, Target, and Aldi, all which have cheaply priced private label brands that are popular with its customers as retailers look to retain shoppers despite stubbornly high grocery prices. Now they say, quote, Amazon still has a big ambitions in grocery, so it needs to jump into the bandwagon as well as sharpen its value menu for folks, says Neil Sanders, who's a retail analyst and managing director at Global Data Retail. He continues to say, quote, Saver products will help the business rather to accomplish this and is providing stronger opening price points. Let's see. I say, I'm trying to look at the specific discounts. Now this is again according to looks like Prime members will get a 10% discount for the. I don't know how many people have Prime by now. It seems like darn near everyone except me. Now this is really interesting. They say, quote, Prime members will get a 10% discount, but now they can get up to 50% off 8 to 15 grocery items that change weekly, including fresh produce and meats, and more than 1,200 rotating grocery items from popular brands that will be discounted 25%. Prime members will also get an additional 10% off the new lineup of Saver products, which 25%. I mean, granted, Amazon has such massive amounts of revenue and profit. They can have a loss leader for a while. But I mean, some of those items don't even have 25% built-in margins, so they're definitely gonna be losing money on this program for a little bit. Here, that's pretty interesting. And I mean, now's the time to strike. The iron is hot when it comes to these types of value brands, where people are looking to how they might be able to tell a little more from their budget, get a little more value, pun moderately intended. And it looks like Amazon wants to get further lean into the mass volume of grocery business, which again would increase their portfolio and they'd be doing pretty better. I mean, it's like damn near everyone has Amazon these days on their phone or their computer. It'll be interesting, and more and more people are starting to shop online. So might be a good avenue for Amazon. We'll see. Interesting to see at the end of the day what's their actual profit margins on this initiative that they're rolling out. But yeah, definitely seems like a great way for them to add more value to the current clientele. And yeah, let me know. Do you think more and more Americans are starting to move to the process of ordering from home? Is this something you would appreciate? And do you think this will be successful for the company? Let me know in the comments because, as always, it'd be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Don't forget to take the time to, of course, like, subscribe, and comment. Also, don't forget to take the time to really just take 1 second to click that like button. I have that theory. When I first started the show, I could barely speak at all. I was more or less terribly inarticulate, but as I slowly but surely gained more and more subscribers, I've slowly but surely become more articulate, feeling my theory that the more people that click that button, the better I'll be able to speak. And someday make it through an entire episode without a single speaking mishap, a tall order some might say, but a goal nevertheless. Also, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone, just stay safe, fight the good fight.